Look, JC Veggies.
Hey guys on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere. Today I was gonna do like a funny video for you guys today, but after what I just experienced in like the last hour of my life, it was really serious, and I actually did the most mature thing I ever did, like I'm not gonna say any names, but today I just really helped somebody during a breakup, and this is like my first time actually doing it, and like it was horrible. Like, it wasn't bad that I did it, but it was horrible that the way I had, like, the way it happened and like how I experienced, like, it wasn't horrible. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but it just made me feel like it's more to life than being funny, you know? Like, people do need comedy, but people need somebody there for them. So this is one of my most serious this is the first serious vid I ever did. And if you guys don't like it, then just tune out. But the people who do, I just want to say that, yeah, people, like, in a relationship, people look for that guy and they want it to be like forever. But guys, you have to admit, like, we're in high school, so we're still learning, and so it is gonna be some things that we're not gonna be able to control. Like, for instance, rules and other things. Like, in this situation, I'm not gonna put out anybody because I want it to be anonymous and everything, just for like the safety, and then like just because I'm not that type of person to put them out there. But the situation was, the dude wanted the girl to talk to him, like meet him outside of school and hang out with him, but the girl couldn't do it because her parents and other people like didn't want her to have a boyfriend. But she, like, it was like, basically, when she needed him, he came for her, and when he needed her, she couldn't come because she had the rules. And so he felt, the way I seen it as, he felt bad because he's probably like, yo, I'll be all the way over for you, you know, like, where are you for me? And so if you know who I'm talking about in this situation, I want you to keep this anonymous, because one, I don't really think I should be talking about this, but I just want to stress that in a relationship, guys, you will experience a break. Like, you might not want it to happen, but you will eventually break up with this person unless you really, like, technically love them. Like, but most of us don't understand what love is, so once we get a good relationship, we call it love. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't experienced love yet as how I want it to. Like, I would like a relationship where I feel like this is my wife, but since I'm still young in a way, like, I am immature. I'm not gonna lie. Most girls want a mature guy, but girls, you have to face the facts. We are still in high school. It's only a few dudes out there that's mature but don't know anything about being mature. They're not technically, yeah, they might look like a man, they might have man features, or they might act mature, but they don't have the mindset that they really are mature. They're not a man yet. They haven't experienced the things that really make you a man. And if you have and you're still in high school, good for you. But I'm talking for the rest of us men who really didn't experience it. For me, and for instance, like, everybody knows me, know I joke around. I'm this type of, like, goofball type guy, go with the flow. But what I did today, I really helped her through her problem, and I never did that before in a situation, and it made me feel like, wow, Like, it's more to a relationship than just the relationship itself. Communication. I found, like, I would say my exes would also say that I didn't have communication with them. And maybe some would. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think me personally, I don't think that I have communicated with my girlfriends how I should have. I will always like be in the corner or be like so shy. And like now that I'm older, I realize that's not a good way, that's not a good relationship. Communication is what makes it. That's why you see like all your mom and dad probably, if they're still together, if they're still married. Me personally, like my mom and dad split up when I was little, so I haven't seen this. I only seen this kind of like when my brother's dad was married to my mom, but that didn't work out. But still, communication, like with it, like if you understand where they're coming from and you understand, like they understand where you're coming from, it makes it easier. It makes it very hard if, you know, excuse me, I had something in my throat, but if, for example, say something wasn't done right or something came up, okay, you're gonna have your opinion from the start because like that happened. But if you really listen to it, now if they're a liar, I don't know what to do for you. But if they really tell the truth and they're like an honest person, just hear them out. Like, listen to the situation. And I feel like in a relationship, I now realize this is key. I'm always like, now that I'm looking at this video, I'm like, how am I the one giving advice? But I've been in a couple relationships. Not a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's just weird. But I realize now that in order to have a relationship, some things have to stay and some things have to go. Like, it has to be a relationship for two, not just one. So if you're giving something in, you putting something in, the other person has to do the same. But on the other hand, if there are other things that, for example, rules or anything regarding siblings or parents or anything, you have to take it. Like, if you like them that much, you should be like, yo, I'ma just make this work however I can the best, even though we have rules that we have to follow. And so, guys, if you didn't like this video, then I'm sorry, but I know it's not a funny video that I usually do, but I think I had to state this because, like I said before, this feels like the most mature thing I ever did in my life. And so this is an important part of me. Like, you have to go through these things. In my eyes, I don't know, in my opinion, any other people would say something different, but my opinion is you have to go through certain things to become actually a man. Yeah, you might have sex for the first time or whatever. That technically doesn't make you a man. That just makes you a boy who's horny or something. Whatever. Technically, that's what most people think. But that's just something. That's, anybody could get vagina, to tell you the truth. But what happens besides the vagina makes you a man. So this video, if you would summarize it, yeah, it's about relationships. Yeah, it's about, which I just brought up, sex. I don't know how, but it's also about, like, I know my name means kid, retro, and being childish, but sometimes you really do have to step up as a man. You could have a goofball personality, but people are always going to need someone to come to. So if you really like this person, or maybe you don't, maybe it's a real friend, make sure you're there for them. Nobody wants a fake friend. Nobody wants somebody fake. So just always stick there. If you call yourself a friend, you should be there in their time of need. And I felt like I did that today, and I felt pretty good though. Even though I don't know if that person, if they're still good right now after the advice I gave them, but I usually don't give this much of advice, like this much wisdom. I didn't know I had it in me personally, but it just felt like I felt glad that I felt happy to know that I'm helping somebody. I'm not in their situation, but I'm still helping them. So that's what life is about. That's what being a man is about. Helping. Yeah, you might say I'm a punk, I'm a pussy for saying this, but you need to help people. You're not here just for yourself. Like, you're not put on this world to be selfish. Everyone needs help. Even if they say it or not, they all need somebody there for them. And that's what a friend is supposed to be. So, just take that and think about it. I'm gone, guys. See you later.